Valkyria Revolution. What a normal Oof.
Ragnite. A mysterious ore that emits an azure glow. It contains a magical energy known as mana.
There we go.
Its discovery brought prosperity to the masses, thanks to a select few who could wield its power through alchemy.
No, is my voice in Sean?
In due time, the mana engine, an alchemic device that uses Ragnite as fuel, was invented in Europa. The processing of mana itself became an industry, allowing the masses to access alchemy and sparking a revolution. This Azure Revolution transformed Europa. As the demand for Ragnite grew, so too did the conflict between countries. Thus began the Age of Imperialism, in which countries would expand their borders through aggressive military action. The revolution transformed mankind's history into one of endless war over the azure mineral.
Did they mention Ragnite? Did they mention Ragnite in this? Oh, it's been a while since I played this game. I played this game, got really far into it, and then something came up and I just stopped playing it.
The Kingdom of Jutland,
Hopefully
September
I can actually
15th,
finish this. Like I almost did for my
1954
Resident Evil walkthrough.
BC. On this day 100 years ago, the European Liberation War that shook the country came to an end. Elsinore, the capital of Jutland, is lively in celebration for the centennial anniversary of the country's freedom.
I know this game has a different feel than its predecessors. Just in case I gotta move everything out of the way, just in case I need to charge my laptop so I can actually read the comments if people watch it. I really don't care. They can if they want to. September 15th, 1954 EC, Grave of the Five in Malda. It's a weird name. Malda. Like 5 people like started a war.
Meanwhile, in a grove far away from the bustling city, 2 people from the Institute of Alchemy stand before a grave.
I'd like to know the truth, Professor.
The truth? What of?
I've been researching the Liberation War for a long time, and after going through the records, I've begun to have some doubts. Like, did the traitors really commit treason?
The Elsinore trials have ruled it as such. The history books paint a similar picture, too.
I've seen the court records written by Lord Donovan Lindegard. The 5 traitors conspired to thrust Jutland into war for self-interest. They incited the citizenry to rise up, leading to the death of thousands. But is it even possible to start a war through personal greed alone? That conflict is now referred to as the Liberation War. The name speaks for itself. Doesn't the country as we know it exist exactly because they rose to action? Professor, you come from a line of instructors that spans 5 generations, all of whom taught at the Institute. And the time of your great-great-grandmother's tenure is of particular interest. I've heard that Princess Ophelia and the leader of the traitors, Hamlet Gronghair, were classmates and her pupils. Have you heard anything from your family about that period? How did the traitors feel? What did they think? Or why did they lead this country down the path of war? If there's some hidden truth, we should share it with the world. I've looked through a lot of historical documents and research papers regarding the traitors. I've reviewed historical facts and researched them time and again.
I don't know where I put my phone.
And I've concluded that there's an important fact that remains hidden about the traitors.
And that would be?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, I deadass just lost.
Still, I don't believe that the traitors started a war for selfish reasons.
Actually, you can start a war for selfish reasons.
Underwent a massive growth. The fact that they laid the foundation for it should be ample reason why we shouldn't think of them as criminals. If I may be so bold, I even think the honor of those 5 should be restored.
That is quite a bold notion. There's no need to restore their honor.
Then do you accept the contents of that trial, Professor?
They didn't want to restore their honor. They wanted to watch over this area. That was their only request.
Huh?
It was for that reason they accepted the brand of traitor and the penalty of death that accompanied it. Their only wish was for all 5 of them to rest here in this land. Still, the people couldn't forgive them.
But it's clear that their request has been granted. Why is that?
It was done out of love. A complex one at that.
When you get
you have heard something,
just so you
haven't
can lie
you?
down.
Please, you have to tell me, Professor.
Very well. What I'm about to discuss, as you've surmised, this is a truth that's been passed down by my family, starting with my great-great-grandmother. Listen to it in its entirety, and then decide for yourself if this is a tale that should be shared with the world.
Great-great-grandmother. Okay, I gotta turn up a little bit, because I am having a little bit of a hearing issue on the TV. My sound. Ugh. Gosh, I'm tired. They don't even recognize shit. If this series gets good, I'm probably gonna play. I'm gonna go in a random order with the Valkyria series.
1853 EC.
I'm gonna go in a random order. It's gonna go between like I'm probably gonna play Valkyria Chronicles 4 next, and then go on to 1. I wish I could record Valkyria Chronicles 2, but
The region of Molda,
getting a PS Vita or PSP is really hard.
In the war
like, those things are like rare.
Jutland and Ruse.
Anyway, if you do find them, they're for like a lot of money.
Jutland's anti-Valkyria squad challenged the Rusi Empire.
Those look a little bit of FG42s.
They were known as the Vannergund, and their commanding officer, Amlet Gronkair, was one of the traitors.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm talking in cutscenes. It's gonna get annoying. I'm breaking like the one sacred rule of a walkthrough. Never talk during a cutscene. Oh shit. Fuck.
Hey, Helena. That racket you've been making is getting on my nerves.
Huh? I'm just, trembling with excitement.
Looks like we've got a tough one over here. I expect great things from you, Private Anderson.
You can count on me.
I must be excited too. That's why I can't stop trembling.
You're just scared.
You're right.
You ought to be following my example, little boy Bloom. I am the very paragon of vitality, vivacity, and virility.
I don't like them.
I'm surrounded by children. War's about to break out and you act as if you don't have a care in the world.
Excuse me? Miss Bridget, surely you're not including me with the rest of this ragtag rabble.
You're the brattiest one here, Isaac.
You're quiet as always, Tilda.
You're pretty calm yourself, Bridget, even though the enemy's practically within reach.
That I am. Strangely so. Once the battle starts, though, who knows what'll happen. I've been waiting for the day to take revenge on the Empire. I'll give no quarter.
Damn.
Well, we have been pushed around a lot by the Rucks. Everyone has some grudge against them, big or small.
The old lady down the street from us died the other day. They couldn't find any medicine for her in time.
She was so nice.
God, this is unacceptable. As if we'll let an economic blockade kill us. We're gonna die. We'll go out with a bang.
Just so. 'Twas to save my people from such a regrettable fate, so far as I am able, that I have taken up the sword alongside you. We must break free from the clutches of imperialism, and put an end to this unjustly imposed embargo. Amlet Gronkair.
Yes?
I must say, I truly am glad to have joined this unit, for it has attuned me more closely to the will of my people.
Lieutenant Villefort.
Yes, sir.
Have the princess stand down.
Beg pardon? I still have matters to discuss with you.
I don't.
Must you always speak so obstinately? Even to your...
Come, Your Highness.
Godot.
Princess, when your commanding officer says stand down, you stand down. You're not students anymore.
Helena!
Aw, come on! Fifi's just trying her bestest, you know?
You always take the princess's side, Sarah. Why don't you become her handmaiden?
How rude! What's with the attitude?
Doesn't seem like they've bolstered their numbers nearly as much as the report indicated.
Even if they had, we have our orders.
Of course.
Watch over the princess.
Understood.
Sorry for the delay, Lieutenant Gronkair.
It started.
Sir, His Majesty decreed at 0752 to all citizens of Jutland the annulment of our alliance with the Ruzi Empire. He has declared we're entering a state of war against them.
Anti-Valkyria squad, prepare to commence operation. Our objective is to seize the outpost and take back our land from the Empire.
Everyone, please, lend me your ears. This is not just a battle, but the dawn of a war for our people's independence. May the blood of our own go unshed. And may we bring victory to Jutland, our country and home.
Jutland back then was in a state of poverty. The Ruzi Empire, who is in a long-standing alliance with our country, approached the other major powers of the world. Together, they launched a year-long economic embargo, which would later be known as the BRFH blockade.
BRFH. Brenland, Ruse, Frank, Hobstria. Those four powerful empires had ceased all trade and commerce with our country. With the blockade in place, the livelihood of the Judish populace was strained by a lack of resources. Jutland went to war under those circumstances.
I like games like this. It's funny because you always see like the big, like, powerful countries do something stupid, and they get their ass whooped by one small country. It's like one of the best. Man, this place looks like shit. You'll get a crappy revenue. Where are we going?
Let's go.
I'm getting like a somewhat of a Ruby vibe with the weapons a little bit. It'll be good. I might do a Ruby Grim Eclipse walkthrough. Possibly. If I feel like it. Operation Recapture Malda. Yeah, Bridget and Helena with me.
All right.
Approaching enemy unit causes them to attack. Make use of various actions. The enemy press X to attack enemies with melee attack, or press X as battle palette. Go to garden. Okay.
Let's do this.
I swear I'm not drunk.
Seems they don't know their place.
Let's end this. All right.
I don't want to wait for that.
All right.
I swear I'm not drunk.
Get lost.
Hey.
This is a good position.
Who's next? Will be a good one. Sorry, pal.
Who's next?
Keep up the pressure.
This'll be
Yeah, they're just standing the wheel.
Finally, they bring out the big guns.
The enemy forces are slow to react. I wonder if they're still half asleep.
Private Helena Anderson, ready for action.
Take it down.
Here comes some more.
I despise them. I won't go
Watch out, this'll be easy.
Who's next? Get lost. Who's next?
Begin the lesson.
I'm not drunk.
Who's next?
Let's do this.
There we go.
Our tank! It's out of commission!
Where the hell are they coming from?
So they've finally taken the bait. Runner,
We're gonna kill
send
the
word to
bastard.
the motherland. Everything's proceeding according to His Imperial Majesty's designs.
There are several opinions about how the war started. One theory is that a desperate Jutland finally decided to mobilize, similar to a cornered animal. Another, that Jutland preemptively attacked due to intel that the Ruzi Empire was launching an armed invasion.
Seems legit. Dan the princess is slow.
Please do not worry for my sake. Am I not a soldier too? I can see to my own safety.
Princess Ophelia. How audaciously admirable.
But, Fifi, you're still royalty, aren't ya? No princess left behind, says I. And no soldier, too.
Guarding your highness is an order from our commanding officer. You can leave your protection to us.
Nay. Surely that would ill serve us all.
It's over.
You mean... he's dead?
Hey, You all right there?
She doesn't have
I'm
the
still
stomach.
so inexperienced. But I can survive. Nay, I must. For my country, I will.
Fifi!
Your Highness, wait!
Oh my gosh.
Stand back, Your Highness.
I'm quite all right. I can still fight.
Let's do
In
this.
the name of Jutland!
I am sworn to the crown.
Rest in peace.
I'll give it my all.
Oh my gosh, he's weak.
Let's take him back! Who's next?
That one! The day is ours!
Who's next?
The day is ours!
There you go.
That will work!
I get to play as a good character.
Don't be so serious.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I had to switch, dude. The princess doesn't do that much damage. Ghetto, hopefully. Oh no, she killed him. Yeah, that was a clean kill.
Can you stand? Princess, can you stand?
So much shit around.
Yes.
No, I somehow have to get my charger across the room. Hope I can do it. There we go. Do we have reach? There we go, we got reach.
There a problem, Godot?
No. The princess just won her first fight is all.
You okay there, Fifi? You look even paler than usual.
But of course, she's killed a man with her own two hands. Such is the way of war. However, if you intend to follow us further, you must grow inured to death. A friend as well as foe.
You really need to learn how to read the mood. Still, what you're saying is correct. For once. Your Highness, it's wonderful that you volunteered for your country. But if I may be frank, you're a liability. No matter how compatible you are with Ragnite, that has no bearing on your qualifications to be a soldier in the field. At this rate, someone will die protecting you.
Everyone, I apologize for this disturbance. I am quite all right now. I'm fine. Please forgive my lapse in judgment. Rest assured it will be my last.
Fifi.
Amlet. I defer to your authority. Please grant me leave to continue fulfilling my soldierly duties.
You got this?
Yes, sir.
Then prove it.
Damn.
That work for the rest of you? We've taken care of most of their monotech, so let's finish this.
Even my king father has never experienced the likes of this.
And this is true.
I am the princess. I am a soldier. Defender of the people, protector of the realm.
Shit, my mouse is all the way on the other side of the room. I don't feel like hooking it up to my laptop.
All right. Who's next?
I did it, Helena!
Honest.
Who's next?
Me? Lordly to lose.
Let's do this together!
Who's next?
Farewell for lose.
Sorry.
No, you shouldn't fall in combat.
All right.
Hoping I didn't get rid of my grenades. I think I did by just using them just to blow by. Oh, look at that thing. How interesting it looks. Nothing one of our tanks can't handle. It can't be that thick of armor.
That's the enemy? What a nightmare. To think my unit's been routed by such paltry numbers. They don't even amount to a single platoon.
This looks like something out of a bad dream.
I think such heavy mana weaponry exists.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? Right?
I'll take it on. Bring it!
Amlet!
Target the tank and take it down.
Ooh.
Constant reinforcements! You're not tired, I come! Constant
I'll be
Hey,
fine.
I also
Keep your guard up.
I am so bad. I think the guns do damage on me.
Evasive action! Time to turn! Constant evasive action! Constant vigilance! Yep, let's go! In the name of Jutland!
I'm wasting so much crap just shooting at this. I'll defeat it like that. Destroy tank car. Oh, it worked!
Let's end this. It's damaged.
Oh, there we go. Maybe I could shoot this. There we go.
This will do
it. You can't stomp us.
Let's end this. I'll give it my arm. Honest.
There we go. Now it's time to sit back and watch the cinematic. Crap. Oh, we got an S rank? Only 300 money. Oh, that's such bullshit.
As expected.
Rank 3 Burnfield. Ooh. I need to get that.
We did it!
'Twas a smashing success. Well done, me.
Hey, they're running away!
Don't bother. The rear guard will take care of it.
True. Our mission is to gain control of the area. Suffice it to say, we've accomplished just that.
Commander!
What just happened?
The hell's he doing now?
First Sergeant Ramadan, you're in command. I'm going after him.
I am coming with you.
Huh.
Damn it all. His Majesty will never forgive me for this humiliation. Your Excellency, the enemy! Ah! What the hell? Wait, you're the... You fool! Do you have any idea what you're doing? You have brought the wrath of the entire Ruzi Empire upon you! Where's Maria? What? I know exactly what I'm doing. You're Balthus Kremenberg, one of Ruz's 4 Grand Generals. We knew you'd be here. It's why we planned this op. To kill you. Me? Ha! Well, I do feel honored. But if you kill me now, your last chance at brokering a peace dies with me. Or do you really plan to take my life, even if it drags your whole country into war?
He really doesn't care. Dude, Amleth really does not care. The look in his face.
Have you lost your mind? I won't ask you again. Where is Miss Maria? 10 years ago, you and your Emperor came here, to Molda. I know you took her. You took her. And you... Holy shit! Are you serious? All this over one woman? Do you realize just how many people are going to die because of you? Ah, but you do know, don't you? You're a piece of work. You're completely insane! You don't even remember. That's right. You wanted to know about your little wench. Maria. Maria, huh? If I recall, one of my mistresses. She was a real nympho, that one. She was a hell of a slut.
Dead.
That's fine. It doesn't matter anyhow. I remember. I'll never forget
what you Rux did to us.
Why is the princess surprised? Come on. He was an enemy. Why are you surprised? You just killed the Grand General.
What were you just talking about?
That was the commander.
Our mission was to capture the base. We had already won. Yet you killed this man. In cold blood. He was a Grand General, yes, but by what right did you take his life? Answer me, Amlet Grunkhair. Amlet!
Oof. Oof. The cold shoulder.
Good work, Am.
Belgov Palace, Zanderberg.
Confirm it once more. Is it true that Jutland has attacked?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wonderful. We can finally deal with the Jutes as we please.
And Balthus?
He was preparing to engage the enemy when we left. I believe we should get more information soon.
Your Majesty, forgive my intrusion, sire.
If it isn't the envoy.
Hail, Emperor Claudius, and well met. I, Lord Donovan Lindegard of Jutland, hope to find you in good health.
What is it? You seem in great haste.
Moments ago, I received grave tidings. The alliance between our nations has been severed by a declaration of war.
We already have knowledge of this news.
Indeed? As expected of His Majesty.
Our Empire's treasured outpost was attacked.
Can it be? That once contested land was a symbol of peace.
Correct. We shall, therefore, answer the kingdom in kind.
Words can't convey my regret. As a diplomat, my purpose is to build a bridge between our countries, a bridge now burnt. My labors to subdue talk of war, so that not a drop of Judish blood must spill. One foolish act brings it all to naught. Since it has come to this, I will return at once and put an end to this wretched war.
Your path shall be a harrowing one. Begone.
Thank you for your leave, sire. Now I must hurry back home. Farewell.
We now at last have cause to strike at Jutland.
Our forces await your orders, sire.
They're all gonna get their ass whooped.
It is reported that the news of Balthus's death reached the Empire after Lord Lindegard returned to his country.
gosh. Feeling newsy boy.
News that the country had reclaimed territory brought joy to the normally quiet lives of its citizens. However, this uplifting atmosphere and the events that led to the war were carefully constructed by the 5 traitors.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Since I don't know how many chapters I'm gonna do. I might do a couple chapters. It depends on what I feel like doing.
Yo! Look who's here! Today's MVP.
Just like old times. AM?
Yeah, hasn't changed a bit.
Well, shall we begin?
It's good to be back in our palace.
There is a little bit of a video delay.
To today's victory.
Cheers! Delish. Nothing like good wine and great company. Just like I keep telling you guys, Lady Luck is on our side.
I was wrong, Am. Like you and Saul said, war's our best bet.
The public supports the war, and the opposing factions are being pushed back. Things have been set into motion.
Right. No stopping now. Balthus didn't remember what he did to us.
What? Hey, you're joking, right? After the shit he pulled?
That can't be. He killed so many people. How could anyone forget so much bloodshed?
It simply shows that a small incident like that was an everyday occurrence for them.
Whoa! Whoa, the hell you mean small incident?
Still, we've accomplished one part of our revenge. There is something that bothers me, though, Am.
What's that?
One squad member and the princess showed up, didn't they? After you killed Balthus?
Seriously?
Yeah.
So they saw you?
It's nothing to worry about. They saw me kill an enemy general, nothing more.
And I guess that's fine.
Keep an eye on them, just in case.
Sure.
Anyway, that's 1 down, 4 to go.
Let's make full use of the coming winter for this war. We'll advance on Ruse's capital and take revenge on the Emperor. Maria should be with him.
And that's why we need to save her.
Hell yeah!
I think Maria's
I can't
dead,
wait
guys.
to see her again.
By the way, Emlet, have you heard already?
What about it?
Your rank. You're being promoted to captain.
I think Maria's dead. I think your revenge is going to be all in vain. No, it's been forever since I played. It's been like a couple years since I actually played this game. I don't remember shit. Okay. Now, once I figure out how the upgrade system works in this one, should be good.
First Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in light of your faithful service, I hereby promote you to the rank of Captain.
Your Majesty.
You also have my gratitude for bringing my daughter safely home. Prithee, was she a burden to the operation?
No, sire. Princess Ophelia showed great bravery on the battlefield.
Oh, is that so? Good. Very good. Loyal subjects, you have served your country well. That province once belonged to the kingdom. Reclaiming it is a benefit to us all, and a change for the better. There may be hard times ahead, but I have hope that our nation will continue to progress forward. Warriors of Vanergand, keep the light of Jutland bright!
Father, I wish to say something as well. My beloved people of Jutland, for the first time in my life, my mettle was tempered in the flames of battle. It was an experience I can scarcely put into words. Only by reminding myself of why we fought did I survive. 'Twas for you that my countrymen achieved this victory. My eyes have been opened to the horrors of war. But we have languished under the Emperor's embargo for far too long. No longer could I stand idly by watching our kingdom lapse deeper into exhausting destitution. Thus, I chose to act and put myself in the front lines. I will continue to fight for Jutland, my beloved country. But for that to happen, we need the help of our military. Our parliament uniting the people. Our proletariat supporting the industry. Our press giving voice to the populace. And all the citizens of the nation working together till the end of the war and the prosperity of Jutland. I will keep fighting at the vanguard, dreaming of that day.
Nice speech, Princess. That's easier dreamt than done.
Yes, but her presence alone will help sway the public in favor of the war.
Use the public to persuade war.
Your Highness.
Godot?
Why, look who it is. Good day to you.
Of course you're here.
My, aren't you saucy? I am the princess's lady-in-waiting, after all.
Is something the matter, Godot?
Princess, might I have a word with you? In private.
I'd advise against that, milady. He may be my older brother, but to hold privy council alone with a man? Oh, the scandal.
Please, Miss Ophelia.
Excuse us, Miranda.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to me. This would-be Romeo is the one overstepping his bounds. Besides, I'm only pulling his leg.
Just go. My time is very limited.
Yes, yes.
Princess, about Amlet.
Did you learn something?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. All I could learn about his life before the Institute is that his adopted parents passed away. Nothing more. He has no past.
What do you suppose that means?
When he struck down Balthus, he said, "I'll never forget what you Ruks did to us." He's hiding something. Of this I am certain. And I fear whatever that may be will betray us all. I'm sure further investigation will yield the truth. I'll continue looking into him. Good day, Princess.
It's Amlet's past. You don't need to worry about it.
Amlet?
He's like gonna throw a country into war, and the country's gonna lose like 100,000 or so more people.
Who are you,
It's
really?
war. My fucking throat. Dying of cancer. No, I'm not. Okay, let's go. Wow. I think I have food somewhere. I don't know. I believe I do. Oh, we're back at Bulgov Palace.
Dad, bring you news of weal or woe?
Brenland's unit has been decimated. Everything is as you have commanded.
Good. On to the next step, Reaper.
Huh. Save my progress? Yes. We're saving my progress, don't worry. love when PlayStation Network doesn't show the saving progress. It just gives people a blue screen with a circle with a line through it.
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
Ipsaria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria,
okay, this
Ruse
has to
exploited
take place
those resources to become a global power
in the same
while toying
timeline as
with the
Valkyria
existing ones.
Chronicles.
In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Rusi Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Has to take place in a different part of the Europa world.
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite,
And again, I could
the
be
company's
wrong.
net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Nope.
And how did the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house. Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation within Jutland as well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. We can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit. And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well then, meeting adjourned.
It's about to get real busy around here.
Wow. Hopefully this doesn't use too much of my brain. Half my brain's already dead because I'm still tired. I woke up like an hour ago. Chapter 1, The Liberation War.
It's a beautiful sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Ipsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily. Well then, I'll see you around.
Damn.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
They're probably gonna pull a plot twist. And Maria's gonna be like some like badass that's like part of the enemy. Ah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna stick to it. I think Maria's a bad part of the Ruzi Empire. That's what I'm thinking.
How far did we get?
Revealing the true history of the Liberation War by speaking to Professor whatever her name was. With less stick. Oh, Rachel. Okay.
Oh, it seems a letter has arrived.
How did a letter arrive in the middle of the forest? Oh, no, actually, I'm tempted to read that letter. The glossary.
Knowledge will help you grow.
Ragnite. Alchemy, Ezra Friends, Ragnite. I don't care about this. Hey, well, wait, I saw Winter Worm. Small draconic creatures bred and used to transport cargo and people. They have been domesticated over time, although they descend from large, fierce dragons. Oh, that's actually cool. You know how cool it'd be if, like, if we had like a winged airborne wyvern? You'd be unstoppable. You get an LMG, dude. You'd be unstoppable. Notebook.
That is just one part of history.
Formation of Vanguard. Hunger Pains and Royal. As luck would have it, I'm tempted. What's the formation of Vanguard? Crap! 1852. Yeah. Yo. I honestly completely overlooked this notebook. I never even knew it was a thing.
Vanagund, a mythical beast in the form of a monstrous wolf. The anti-Valkyria squad, an elite unit within the Jutland army, was crowned with this ferocious moniker. They were heroes in the European Liberation War. But let me share with you the untold story of this unit's founding.
Huh.
The world power's restrictions grow harsher with each day. Parliament and my King Father alike are sitting on their hands, while their wrist-wringing diplomats negotiate. But now is the time for our country to rise and fight back.
Your Highness,
just drop a nuke.
The safety of His Royal Majesty's subjects is first and foremost on his mind.
Just find the Federation.
I understand that. But defending our lives at the cost of our livelihoods is a poor form of protection indeed. Our imported Ragnite supply is dwindling, and the people are suffering for it. If we do not act, Jutland will lose the strength to stand. And that, I fear, is precisely what Ruse wants. Weakening Jutland as if pouring poison down our ears, while whispering honeyed lies into those of the major powers. I cannot sit idly by as this kingdom dies a creeping death. And yet, I am powerless to stop it. It vexes me so.
Milady.
Pardon me. Parliament is starting to lean toward war, Your Highness.
I beg your pardon? Why now, after resisting it for so long?
Many of the younger politicians have rallied together in support, and it's spilled beyond Parliament. A pro-war article has grown quite popular, shifting public opinion on the matter. Even the military's begun collecting intel on the other world powers. It would seem a coordinated effort is being made to reshape Jutland's future. I believe Lieutenant Gronkair is part of this cabal.
Gronkair? You mean Amlet?
He's pushing to form an anti-Valkyria squad.
Pardon?
A specialized team trained to combat Ruse's Valkyria. Elite soldiers with exceptional skills, complemented by the most advanced Ragnite weapons available. They intend to train people with a high Ragnite aptitude, regardless of status or experience, to wield these weapons. Amlet Gronkair wants to join the team himself. Considering his rank and Ragnite aptitude, he'll likely be appointed as the squad's commanding officer. Given that he was a schoolmate of yours, Princess, I thought this might interest you.
Imagine him taking initiative for once. Oh heavens, how foolish I have been. Here I was worrying about what I can do rather than doing, while my subjects are already standing up for themselves. Has the commission of this unit already been approved?
No, there's been some resistance from the moderates.
Princess. Godot, Miranda, please get ready. We will be departing soon. To Parliament!
Ophelia spoke to Jutland's parliament in favor of the war effort. The young princess's sincere voice spurred public opinion, and support for the anti-war movement grew less and less. And so, the monarchy officially declared war at long last and approved the creation of Vannerland.
Second Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in view of the upcoming battle with Ruse, I hereby promote you to First Lieutenant. Furthermore, you are appointed henceforth as the commanding officer of the anti-Valkyria squad, effective immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This unit's founding was made possible by my daughter's call to action, though it was you who first lobbied for it, yes?
Yes, I'm grateful for Princess Ophelia's support. The citizens of Jutland have long suffered under Ruse's cruelty. Expecting someone else to come along and solve our problems simply isn't an option. Waiting, we realized, won't save lives. I thank Your Majesty and Princess Ophelia for giving us this opportunity to serve our country.
I hold your patriotism in high regard. Now, go forth. What a gifted young man. His valiant spirit is invigorating. I am proud to see Jutland has a hero in its time of need. Men like him were made to light their nation's darkest hour.
Just so, Father.
Ophelia, my dear daughter,
when you got everything
you may laugh at a foolish old man's fears, but even now my soul is filled with doubt. Was declaring war truly the right course of action? Am I not sending these young men with promising futures to their deaths?
Oh, you are sending them to their death.
Father, your kind heart has been a blessing to our land. But you must trade the banner of peace for the sword of war. Jutland needs more heroes.
Nevertheless.
Should your majesty allow, I wish to become one as well.
Whatever do you mean, my child?
Oh my god, this fella's
I would like for you to hear one last plea.
To form the anti-Valkyria squad, drafted citizens with high Ragnite aptitude were identified from their physical exams.
Huh! 'Tis only logical that I be asked to join an elite team.
I will slit his
Among
throat.
the noble houses, it was well known that no man is better at handling Ragnite, or ladies for that matter. You'll all soon learn what it means to be physically, mentally, and socially outclassed. You're welcome.
I was an engineer before the draft. Nice to meet you.
design mana stuff. Anyway, are the weapons done? I told him to make mine cute.
Me? I've been away from the military for a while now, but I ended up being called back. I thought I'd be returning to a dingy troop full of men, but I'm more than happy to see lots of beauties in our ranks. Look forward to working with you.
In addition, sentiment in favor of the war had grown throughout the country, and many volunteered to enlist.
Are these just like cinematics?
I'm a former teacher. I volunteered to protect my homeland. For the children
He's a
who one
teacher.
day inherit Jutland, I'll give my all in eradicating the Ruck threat.
I used to be part of the main force, but I heard that the latest weaponry will be provided to the anti-Valkyria squad. If we're going all out at Ruse anyway, I want to do it with a bang.
Hi! Thanks for waiting. Helena Anderson. And this here's Bloom Thompson. We elected the chance to put those Rucks in their place.
Maybe you shouldn't say that kind of stuff to our superiors, Helena.
Wake up, Bloom! You're a soldier now! Act like one! Just point me in the direction of the enemy. Let me at him! Wow, she's ready to throw down!
Me oh my, the proletariat is such a pugilistic pack. Don't get your bodies in a bunch over me, my lowborn beauty.
Big talk. But can you back it up? Let's see if you can even throw down with the toughest commoner around.
The toughest commoner?
Isn't this unit a little too chipper?
Like being back in school.
Well, it never hurts to be energetic.
Heads up. The commanding officer has arrived.
Good. You're all here. From today forward, you are all members of Jutland's new anti-Valkyria squad, Vannergund. I expect each of you to give us everything you've got in order to protect this country. We need to be ready for anything, so let's begin training immediately. That's all for now. Ophelia?
I shall be joining your noble endeavor.
Is this a joke? The front line is no place for a princess.
My king father has been convinced otherwise, as he can avouch.
What's going on with Amlet's back head?
Good
The back of the head of Amlet is like
As per the
glitching
king's
out.
request, I will be joining
You
the
didn't
squad
see
and
that.
accompanying the princess. I shall
There's
serve as
the
commander
red streaks of hair in the back
adjutant
just
and
go
Princess
straight
Ophelia's
down. They don't
bodyguard.
go with his hair.
Ophelia,
Absolutely not.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Your countenance says it all. Save your objections, for I have already made up my mind. 'Twas I who enjoined Parliament to form this unit. How can I hide behind palace walls while sending you to war? You said so yourself,
simple, your
Amlet
princess will
Gronkair.
fight.
Waiting saves no one. If sacrifices must be made to relieve my people's suffering, then surely I ought to offer more than my prayers.
Level up
So far as I
Ophelia,
may,
if I remember correctly,
I
there's
will
a
fight to
mission where
protect my
you play as
subjects.
Ophelia.
Is she
Fucking
serious?
Annoying.
This might be a more difficult mission than I thought.
November 6th, 1852 EC. They were the Fangs of Jutland and the traitors' honed blade to challenge the Valkyria. This was how the anti-Valkyria squad came to be. Their achievements are as written in many biographies and books detailing the history of the war.
Okay, so these are just cinematics. Okay, since those are basically just cinematics, let's go back to playing the main story.
This is a true story.
Okay, I see that. It is a true story.
I can understand that soldiers die during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the Grand General.
Amlet messed up, dude. The princess saw him kill a Grand General. And I think that's what started Amlet being I can't think right now.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
Can break the guard by giving damage and now it's on a wall. Okay.
Commencing operation. In the name of Jutland! Oh no!
Ophelia. Weak as shit.
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was not but a burden. I wished for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you slayed?
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
From the palace terrace, everything looks black and white.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Amlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption. The lack of information on him is highly unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
Nope.
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past.
Huh.
Perhaps I will ask.
Must have talked about his past with the headmistress.
Our former teacher. I am certain she would.
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady. Let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself, if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves, as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship, but the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Godot, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot after all.
Damn. she's blah, 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 thinking of something. And you're somewhat tired, or still tired. You barely got any body function.
Then allow me to continue.
Oh yeah, you continued the story. Continued the story so I can effectively do my job and play this game. I wish I could make money playing games. That'd be cool. Promenade. I butchered that name.
Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies. Basil Sabanci inherited his adoptive father's company and factory. Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnite industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces. Violet Sand was in military intelligence, although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Ruzi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself. The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques.
Huh. Oh, excuse me.
Solomon Collenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of Parliament, and allowed the war to continue. Hamlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors.
Okay. Goddamn. I do gotta make lunch. I'll do one more chapter, or I might just explore the streets real quick. I can't, I have to actually look up news.
Nice.
Textiles, workshops. Just textiles.
Welcome.
Have a good one.
Come on in. Come back anytime.
Gear setup. Stand issue. Playtime 1 hour, damn. Really? I don't have any of that. Stats. Can they even be upgraded? Yes, they can.
What is it?
Welcome!
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce any of that crap.
Come again!
Yo! Hey!
Like, I wasn't even gonna try to pronounce that. Oh, circles! Oh, let's go do that.
Hey, Captain.
Need something?
How are you?
A circle. Girls only. Girl only gabbing. I guess that's cool, I guess, a little bit.
Welcome.
Bye. Enemies within the area. Heal field. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna need the heal field. Actually, that actually seems good.
Come again.
Nice. Yeah.
where do I go for headquarters? Shit, I totally forgot. I totally forgot how to get to headquarters. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've been walking straight for headquarters. Oh. Alright, go to headquarters. Special issue.
What's the matter? My apologies.
Yeah.
I think I spent all my money. And me being an idiot really does not help.
Yo! Hell yeah!
Oh, there's the upgrade.
What do you want?
Indeed. Upgrade. Oh, boom. Wow, things took everything's getting bigger.
See ya.
Yeah, I wasted my money. Why fucking upgrade? No, just buying crap at the market. I think that's where I'm probably gonna end it. Let me save. Create new save data. Yeah, and everyone, have an excellent rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode.